Hi, Rosario. Good evening.
Good evening, Miss.
How was everything?
It was good. Other busy day, but good. And you?
That's great to know. Yeah, it was a little bit busy. Yes, not that busy, but it was great. I thought that it was good. Okay, that's it. Good. All right. Yes. I thought that I had a presentation to do today, and I prepared the whole weekend, and it was a big one, and um, it was a group called a team practice. So then we were the first group, but it was terrible because the professor changed the schedule, and then I studied and I did everything, but it was not for today. I didn't read the message. So it was a little bit funny because I arrived to my course, right, to my classes, and then I was scared, right, because I couldn't study as I would, right, or
Okay.
as I wanted. And then I arrived, but no, my classmates told me, no, it's not for today. So then it was funny. It was so funny, everything laughed. So it was a little bit funny, but it was a great day. Thank you for asking.
Oh, but I imagine that it was a little soft to know that it was not for today.
Yes, in a way it was, and then I was waiting. I was waiting for some documents. Meanwhile, I was reading the part that I had to expound in them, but it was great. It was great because I would like to study more, so then I'm going to have available time. So it was great.
Yeah. And it was, or it will be a presentation in English or in some language.
No, tomorrow I have an exposition in English, right? But it's like a translation. So, as we study the languages and the translation, because I want to do my degree and I want to specialize in policy area in translation only, right? So then for that, it's a little bit difficult. It's very, very, very difficult when we want to translate. So for that, I have to do it for tomorrow. But it's not that difficult because when you enjoy the lesson, I guess it's more comfortable to do. So
Yeah.
it was a good part that my lesson was great. It is prepared, it is well structured, but it is kind of easy, difficult because of the translation. We're learning how to translate, if we can call like that, right? So that's my area because I want to focus on that. I want to do my degree in translation. So it is interesting, but it was great. It was great.
Okay. How many languages do you learn in the
Um,
along the career, beyond the career?
I actually speak French, Quechua, and English, right? And Spanish, my native language, right? But it's difficult. It was funny because I had I have this problem, right? When I talk in English, then I have the I don't know why, but I have my cables are getting worse, I guess, and I got confused. For example, we have a word in French, and it's sing, right? Sing with a G, right? But we also have that word in English. It's sign. So
Yeah.
then I have the terrible part, right? That
Pronunciation.
yes, the pronunciation is terrible, right? Because I want to pronounce as in English. Then when I speak French, I speak when I speak French, I use words in English, right? So it is fun. But I actually speak four languages. My native one is Spanish, French, Quechua, and oh no, let me see. French, English, Quechua, French, English, Quechua, and Spanish. Yes, four
Spanish.
languages. Yes,
Oh,
four languages.
wow. And along the career, you will be learn more, or it's in the cardex or in the curriculum?
No, it's up to me. If I want to, yes, I could. I have the free access to the language laboratory, so then I have the option to take if I want more languages. Yes, I can. But it's enough for me. It's enough right now. It's difficult to learn a new language, especially if we're in this age. It's a little bit complicated, right? So it takes time, though. You're not going to learn one language in 1 year. It's gonna take more time. So that's the problem, the time that it takes to.
Yeah.
Because you can speak English, you're never going to learn the whole word because it's a new word. And even though we don't know the meaning of some words in Spanish. So it takes time, but it's up to me. If I want, I can learn other languages, right? I only have to present my inscription, and that's all. But I guess other students from other careers, they have to pay 200 fees, if I'm not wrong, per month. But they teach incredible. They are good in their area. So if you want to learn maybe French, that I would recommend it. Because in English, that's something that it's confusing is maybe the grammar part for me in French, because in French we use two auxiliary verbs, not one.
Yeah, but the verbs and the tenses it's different. It's really different.
It's very different. Maybe the one in some words, like I don't know, what words? We have some words in English, in Spanish, and in French that are similar, but the pronunciation is different, right? So we need to see. It's complicated, but it's cool if you enjoy it, and if you have a good teacher, for sure. Because there are teachers that they just want to earn money. So
Yeah.
important to know if you're going to take it. So I would also recommend the French Alliance, right? In order to learn French. It's incredible, but it's a little bit expensive.
Yeah, it's too expensive. I was in the Alianza Francesa in the college, in the college, but I don't finish it. But it was interesting. But I think I was too young to understand that there is a lot of verbs, and it was frustrated me. And now I think that it's too, or it's difficult, or it's required more discipline, or really focus on the idiom to understand and to get it, to remember that all the verbs, because you have one verb for one personal pronoun, and the verb changed to other personal pronouns. So it was difficult for me. That was the reason for I tried more for Italian, more than French. But I really enjoy the languages too. I think I was my time to really wanna be a polyglot. But
yes, it's cool. It's cool if you have the possibility, just do it, because it is going to help you. Not only that, the other point that I have is that you increase your
curriculum.
intelligence.
Oh, okay.
your intelligence, your curriculum job. But for example, yes, that's something important. You have the option to work in, for example, I don't know, maybe they offer the job in the same institute, for example, right? So you can also travel, right? With the university, you can travel. We received many scholarships in order to study in another country. I guess per week we received three scholarships, right? And of course, the coordinator, right? Well, she's a teacher though. She's a French teacher, and she sent to the students, right? But I guess not everyone knows about it, right? That's a problem. But
Um,
you imagine how many scholarships you have the option for applying, and it's a new word, right?
yeah, yeah.
Not only for linguistics.
What?
Not, I mean, some students think that the scholarships, right, in order to travel, is only for the from the linguistic area. But no, I guess we have. I was reading just one with one of my students, right, and it was a scholarship to travel to Sweden, and it was only for students from discovery, how is it called, biology, right? So it was cool. So you have the possibility, if you know the language, if you know not English, not too much, right? But maybe French, if you want to apply for a scholarship, French is gonna help you. Because in English, I'm not sure if they offer. I only read they offer scholarships to travel to Suiza. What else? Um, to Brazil though, right?
Yeah,
Um,
Brazil. Turkey. Yeah, I read it.
yes,
Turkey,
for
Thailand. Yeah, I read.
yes, yes. Uh-huh,
Yeah,
uh-huh.
in fact, this is the reason why I want to take the TOEFL. I want to take my master's degree in other country. And I know that other language probably help me in the postulation, but
Mhm.
yeah, I'm not really I don't know yet what is the country that I want to travel to study, or yeah, in order to follow the scholarships. But
Mhm.
I am in a program for scholarships,
Mhm.
and it's really difficult because, for example, in not difficult for the to apply, difficult to get it and to follow what is your better scholarship for you. For example, the scholarships from the university, from our university, it's more complicated because I read the the postulation, the convocatory, and it's really not a good idea to take this scholarship because one of the problems it's one of the problem is that you should to you have to travel again to Bolivia when you finish the master degree, and it's one of the reasons that you couldn't take this opportunity because you when you follow the master degree, it's for your stay, you stay in the country and not for travel again to Bolivia. And other requisite or other requisite
Requirement?
oh yeah, other requirement, it's that you have to get a really record experience and really record score, but in other scholarships, external scholarships, it's not like that. So really the scholarships that the University of the San Simon offers, it's not really good. It's better to search your scholarships in external pages. So you have, for example, the scholarships from the university, not from the state, because when you take the scholarship from the state, you should to travel again to Bolivia and I think it's for 5 years or 10 years that you shouldn't go extern to Bolivia, go extern to Bolivia. So yeah, it's not really convenient.
Yes, I guess it depends. I'm not sure about it, right? Because I always listen some and I hear to my teachers, and they always mention about the scholarships and them. But they also send well, I don't know. I guess it depends on the career. For example, in my career, they send, in some cases they send work offer in Austria, for example. I guess it was in Australia, and it was a work offer. So the student required the general discipline. Okay, it was like engineering, electrical, electronics engineering, mechanical engineering. Okay, so from the year of the study, it was at least of 1 year. The field of the study, it was like industrial engineering. Okay, so they have to, the language that they require, okay, it needs to be good, B1 or B2. And then that was all, I guess, right? Now I'm looking for it. And
you told me the internships, right, from EST. I did
yes.
one internship in EST, and before the university get the contract with EST, and I think the university put the things more difficult because they I don't know, the requirements, it's more difficult to enter to EST from the university and from the external. You have the I don't know, the ability to contact directly from EST, and it was more easy for me. But I entered to EST before the university contract with EST, and I took the internship in Bangladesh, but it was the times when the internships in EST was virtual. It was a virtual internship. It was good. It was really good. It was in English. I think before, when I finished the CBA, I had more fluently. But for example, in these internships, you have to pay if you have to go to the country in I don't know, for example, Mexico. If you have to go to Mexico, you have to pay, and it was a good money to pay. So it's really complicated for the for the students to pay this, because I want to go to internships in German, and you have to pay your I don't know how to, your tickets, to your airplane tickets, your plane ticket, to go. Yeah. What?
You're booked, right? When you have a reservation, we don't say reservation, we say the book. Okay, it's the tickets that you pay in order to travel. Okay, ticket or plane, it's okay, but there's no problem.
Okay, yeah, and you have to pay this, and the tickets to return and to go, and it was easy, 5,000. yeah, now 500, now 5,000 Bolivianos and more probably. I was see, I was yeah, I was see. It was like more yeah, I think it's 80 to go and to return. And you have to you have to have money to maintain you for 1 month, and then the next to the month you receive the salary. But it was a good money to invest in you during this month and the tickets. So it's really expensive. It's not like a scholarship. The university only pays you the fee. You have to pay the fee to EST in order to use your its platform to search more internships. So yeah, it's not really a good offer from the university. I'm really angry for the university because it's not have really a good scholarship for me, I think.
I didn't know about that. Well, I always listen, and it never caught my attention because I would like to travel, right, in order to do my degree. But and you're gonna listen this almost all the teachers, right, that we have at the university, they always travel. For example, all my teachers, right? For example, my French professor, he traveled, he did his master, and then I have my other teacher, Marta. Marta did her master degree in French, right? And she traveled, and then she come back, and then maybe it was a purpose, right? I'm not sure, but of course, if you want to say, if you want to live in another country, then you need to know the language, the culture, and not only that, and it's true, right? You need to have money. You need to have money in order to pay, because there is, I'm not sure, because I was working um, at Education USA, right? Not working as a real worker. I was trying to help them, right? Because I was very familiar, safe with them, with the CPA. And so then, in order to learn more when I was 16, I guess, so then I used to live there. So, and Education USA, it's in the CBA. And then I know of scholarships. The boy, right? I don't remember his name, of this senior. But he always helped the students to travel. You can also, if you want to travel, maybe, but it is more expensive than the university. That's 100% sure, unless you're going to apply for a scholarship, and then you need to have good grades. Incredible, right? Those needs to be, your grades needs to be excellent if you want to apply. That's the first point, right? To have a great, an excellent grades, because they're gonna, for example, they're going to take you the TOEFL test, and then you have to take another quiz, right? I don't remember the name of this quiz, but they're gonna ask for your how is your education, right? Yes, how is it called? I don't remember, right? But you have to complete 2 quizzes, right? The second quiz is a general quiz, was like all the information you've learned maybe at the.
Oh, Miss, your microphone? Miss, your microphone. I didn't hear you.
So, can you listen to me?
Yeah, now yes.
Well, yes, my internet is terrible. Okay, so
Yeah.
as I was explaining, if you can listen to me, just write in the chat, okay?
Okay.
All right, so yes, so if you want to learn more about these scholarships, because when I learned it, about it. It was a CBA. They help you. They help you, not the CBA, not the CBA, the Education USA, right? It's the embassy, right? So yes, maybe you can go there, right? So you're gonna join, enter to the CBA, and in the left side, I guess it's on the left side, you're going to see the Ed USA. So
Oh, can you
you're
write it?
going
Can you
to
type it,
ask, you're
please?
going to explain them that you was.
Miss? Is it possible to write a name,
Oh,
please?
yeah. There you have it. There you have it. I'm gonna check if I have. Well, I would like to show. Can you listen to me?
Yeah.
Okay. Is my connection?
Okay, now I can hear you. My connection is unstable. Yeah. Risk. You want?
Rosario, can you listen to me? Hello.
Miss, it's really fluffy, I
Can you
think it's
listen?
the word. I hear sometimes and not hear more sometimes. It's like
But how about
yeah,
is
but it's a little it's more understable to it's more yeah, but it's not really 100%.
Oh my goodness. Yes. No sé si me puedes escuchar tal vez o muy mal o cómo está la conexión.
Okay,
Can you?
I hear you one second and I didn't hear you 2 seconds. It's more like that. I medium understand what you said, but not really.
Yes. Yes. Okay. All right. So you know what are we going to do? Can you listen to me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to try to continue with the advance. But if my internet continues terrible, you're gonna let me know, and we're gonna stop until there, because then we can't. There is impossible to by internet to make connection to be established, to be
Yeah.
disabled.
Or do you want to reschedule the class, miss? Because if the internet connection is unstable, only in the microphone, without sharing the screen, probably if you share the screen, it was worse. It will be worse.
Yes, yes, I think we're gonna do that because, well, el problema es que no sé, que me van a llamar la atención en coordinación. Entonces tal vez podríamos, voy a preguntar si es que se podría pasar mañana, que es que se cayó el internet, porque, o sea, no es el micrófono en realidad, lo que no está no es el internet, y me boto de la reunión, entonces tampoco quisiera explicar a medias.
Yeah. What is the unit? probably if you si me habilitas o sea, la unidad de Pearson, la veo yo y te doy o sea, si tengo alguna duda, pues te la digo. Y así
Ok,
no
sí,
tenemos problemas.
sí, estaría súper, porque me está dando mi internet y me dan, en la anterior vez sucedió lo mismo con el estudiante y hemos estado hemos perdido demasiado tiempo. Pues ya por experiencia ya no quiero que vuelva a pasar. Te acabo de enviar el tema. Ok, no es complicado, es una lección súper corta, son los articles, right? A new grammar point, the grammar point, the difference, the articles, right? So maybe you remember because this is a basic lesson, right? But I'm going to you're available to watch it, right? You're available to watch it. So please try to check for it, right? As it's not difficult, I'm gonna ask to the coordinator what could be the solution. Maybe she's going to let me know tomorrow, and she's gonna tell me if teacher you have to reschedule the class for tomorrow or I don't know, right? So if it's the case, I'm going to let you know, right? Maybe we can have the class tomorrow, or maybe we can continue with the schedule. Vamos a poder recoger la clase en lugar de pasar mañana, porque pasa de que no siempre se puede. Y es una sugerencia de la coordinadora, entonces vamos a parar la clase hasta acá, por favor, por problemas de internet. No entiendo qué es lo que está pasando y qué lástima. Porque estaba un principio bien y hoy ya solo tenía una clase que era contigo, así que no tengo ni la menor idea. Pero como la lección no es una lección corta, o sea, las lecciones de esta semana son lecciones cortas, no es nada, bueno, esta sería la última lección en realidad del módulo. Entonces podemos ver para la siguiente clase de ver este módulo y otro, o dos temas, porque no es largo. Son los artículos. An apple, a car, the article. So it's not that difficult. Okay, it's a basic lesson. So please, you're going to read it, right? If you have any question about it, just let me know, right? I'm gonna let you know tomorrow morning if we are going to have the class tomorrow, if you are available.
Okay, Miss. No, I didn't hear you. Me? I didn't hear you. Don't worry. Thanks for the class, Miss. And thanks for the conversation. It was good. Good night, Miss.